What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Thank God it's the weekend. Now we go chill out, get away from the drama a little bit. Um, Elizabeth, she's like dumb and very naive. She thinks she could take care of herself, and she just stupid. She think Ewan is not guilty of anything, or because he saved her life that day. I'm like, she's that. That's just how naive she is. Um, it seemed like everybody stuck on stupid in Port Charles. Like seriously, is everybody stuck on dumb mode in Port Charles? They tried to dumb Jason down. Now they trying to dumb everybody else down. Like seriously. Um, it was an emotional episode though, because at the end, I thought Alexis and Jocelyn were done. I thought they were literally on death's door. I felt bad for Carly and them because everybody know Carly been through hell with her kids. Michael, first the kidnapping, Michael getting shot, being put in a coma, Michael going to prison, her high risk pregnancy with Jocelyn's cancer last year. I'm like, I it's been crazy. But in my opinion, it kind of was Carly fault that Jocelyn got took from the house because why would she leave her door unlocked? She basically left her door unlocked because that's how Ewan got into her house. Um, Jerry Jacks is such an evil genius. Like he's super badass. Like I love Jerry Jacks. My favorite. Joe Jr. I think Joe Jr. is gay. Did y'all see the way Joe Jr. put his arm around Jerry and Jerry kind of pushed his arm off of him? I'm like, go Jerry, you don't swing that way. Joe Jr. is such a tool. Um, I cannot wait for Jerry to, unleash that biotoxin. I cannot wait because I hope Joe Jr. gets sick. I hope Christina gets sick and hopefully die. Well, at least the actress, but she really do need some acting lessons. Let me just say this: the whole time when they thought Alexis was gonna die, Molly and Sam, Molly just stole the show with her emotions. Molly stole the show. New Christina, she tried to squeeze her eyes closed so that way tears could come down her eyes. She sucks as an actress. Like seriously, she sucks. Um, she couldn't even make herself cry. Like she had straight dry eyes. Like she kept trying to act like she was crying. She sucks. Like what the hell were the casting crew thinking when they hired her? Seriously, what were you thinking? Anyway, I got a whole couple of polls that I want y'all to let me know about. I got a couple poll questions. First, I'm gonna do the poll questions a little after I get done talking about this video. Um, Jocelyn, seriously, what's up with the faces that Jocelyn be making? Like seriously, they creep the hell out of me. Don't she kind of remind you of that little girl that was on Poltergeist? Watch the movie Poltergeist. Trust me, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was a good movie. Um, Trey, I'm starting to really, really warm up to Trey. And he's a part of one of my poll questions, by the way. I'm going to ask y'all later. Trey is actually growing. His character is growing on me. I don't know. At first, I couldn't stand him because he seemed bored. Um, Everybody in Port Charles is stuck on stupid. Every time they keep asking this simple question, what does Jocelyn and Alexis have in common? Jerry Jacks or Jasper Jacks. Either way, they have a Jacks in common. Idiots. Um, just plain dummies. Like seriously. Um, there's a lot going on in this episode, but anyway, that's what they got in common. Jacks. Don't take a genius to figure it out. Ewan is lying out his teeth because he made no sense in his answers. First he said that the alarm system company, the security company called him and told him there might be an intruder at Windermere, and he said that he got some stuff storage there, so he wanted to make sure that nothing of his was stolen. But then he said he had nothing really valuable at that house anyway. So if you had nothing valuable there, why would you even go there in the first place and even care if anything of yours was stolen if they're not that valuable to you? Idiot. Oh, let me say this before I even continue, because I definitely got to say this. Michael Corinthos is the best big brother I ever seen in my life. Like, Chad Duell deserves an Emmy. I don't care what nobody say. He deserves an Emmy, damn it. I love the way he was with Jocelyn and the emotion that he showed. Today's episode just broke everybody down. Stole the show. Him and Molly and them and Shawn and TJ, they just stole the fucking show. Best cliffhanger Friday I've seen in a long time. I love the Jasim moment. But anyway, I just gotta talk about Michael for a minute. When Jocelyn gets older, I think she would appreciate Michael being her brother a hell of a lot more than Christina appreciates him. Because Christina is downright rude to the boy. Seriously, rude. Oh, before I forget, let me talk about the Joe Jr. plan for a minute. So my guess is that his plan is to have Trey marry Christina so that Trey can bargain with Sonny. That if Trey, he would give up his marriage to Christina if Sonny signs over his business to Joe Jr. Here's a problem with that. Sonny can't sign over his entire business to Joe Jr. because, mind you, Jason co-owns the Corinthos organization. It's the Corinthos Morgan organization. So Sonny, if he wanted to sign it over, he can only sign over his half of it, not Jason. Just to clarify it. I think it's a dumb plan. Very dumb plan. Sonny he's not gonna sign that business over. I'm sorry. Yeah, but anyway, a lot of stupidity on this episode today. Starting with Elizabeth. Just dumb. Christina, dumb. First of all, how come nobody called Jax? Don't anybody know how to get in contact with Jasper Jax? Why didn't Carly get on the phone and call Lady Jane, Jax's mother? Why not call her? She can relay the message to Jax of what's going on with Jocelyn. Jocelyn's grandmother has a right to know if she's sick or not, or if something's going on. Like, seriously. I felt a little weird. It felt a little weird seeing Johnny there by Jocelyn's side instead of her father. That's jacked up. Like, seriously. Jack should have been here, not Johnny. I was seriously hoping Johnny would have told Starr. Had Michael just waited 1 minute, we could have had that whole hit run storyline done with. Damn soap operas. I guess Frank and RC want to run these storylines out until next Christmas. Crying out loud. It was great though to see Shawn and TJ and all of them there in support, and that prayer that they did. I was like, wow, that player just blew the whole show out the water. Yo, so many people stole the show today. Like, seriously, so many people, so many scenes stole the show. Anyway, I want to get on with my poll question. 1, how long can you people see Michael and Starr getting married in the near future? Let me know what y'all think about Michael and Starr if they ever wanted to get married. Second poll question. Do you want to see Trey as a full character on this show? What do y'all think about that? Third, what do you think about Shawn and Alexis? Fourth, I'm not going to ask a simple question about Jasim because we already know the answer to that. All of us want to see Jasim together, so those are my poll questions. Anyway, I just got to touch base on Elizabeth real quick because it was something that she said. How she said that Jason was just trying to be the hero and save Alexis or whatever so he could look good in Sam's eyes. First of all, that probably is true, but I doubt it. First of all, Alexis ain't the only one that was hurt. Jocelyn was hurt too. And Jason, this is just Jason. Even if him and Sam were back together and happy, he would still want to know what happened to Alexis and Jocelyn. He would still want to know who's behind it. The only reason why Jason don't suspect Jerry Jackson is because he thinks Jerry is dead. Second of all, Jocelyn and Alexis were injected with a needle. That's why he thinks it's Keenan. That's why he thinks it's Dr. Keenan. Because Dr. Keenan is a doctor. He's used to doing injections and stuff like that. And this happened at Windermere. Ewan practically lives at Windermere. He's there all the time. So that's why he suspects him. Duh. Elizabeth, I'm glad that she realized that he's not doing this just to protect her. And don't y'all know that Dr. Keenan could easily snitch on Jerry Jackson anytime? Guess why he hasn't snitched? Because of Jerry threatening Elizabeth. So he's protecting Elizabeth pretty much. Everybody would know Jerry's involved if Ewan would just open his mouth. Anyway, great Friday episode. I hope all y'all have a great weekend. I'll see y'all all Monday. I'm out. Let me comment. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode. And let me know what y'all thought about this video. I'm out. And the poll questions. I want to see answers. Negative or good. Don't matter. See y'all. Have a great week.